Well, it's a Monday and probably lots of noise from this, but it's really, really apparently the temperature is like it's kind of rising and all that stuff. I still have some floors, so it's a little bit colder. But I was thinking because sometimes there are periods where things happen that don't seem to coordinate in the way I thought or imagined, like you're organized, and things just go wrong. And I was thinking about this because a lot of things like that have happened to me, and then I look back on it and go, okay, it was annoying. I was impatient, you know, angry in some places and times, and then I could take a step back and go, okay, well, the whole week a lot of things just seemed to not match up. But then I look back on it and like, okay, how could I have handled it, or did I handle it in a good way? Could I have handled it better? What was happening in the time, like with me, with other people, with the world in general. And I think some people can get into a bit of a rut where a short period, like a day, turns into weeks, turns into months, turns into years, where everything just seems to go bad. You know, I don't think people can focus enough on the good that comes out of, you know, one of those weeks or days or months or times where you just go, oh my god, I wish I didn't get up, you know, I haven't got out of bed today. And I'm like, well, yeah, I've had days like that, and I've just been like going, oh, this seems to keep happening. Why does it keep happening? Is it just me? Is it my attitude? What is going on? And some of it I know is me, because I have some old injuries which can be painful when it gets colder, and that will make me grumpier, and I've got to keep that in mind at certain times when I deal with people and things that ordinarily would not have annoyed me. Um, but then also ask people, you know, take that in consideration and give me a bit of time and space, or there's just a lot on. Can you help me here, or can we help each other with what we're doing? And I think that's probably a good way to approach things, instead of just saying, oh, I give up, and just keep going on the same. I mean, sometimes when you go on the same thing all the time, every day, the same. I mean, this is the reason why I talk to people, like, you know, is this a reason for this happening, or is it really an excuse? Like, a reason is some things that you don't, to me, it seems like things that you can't really control. And uh, the things that you can react to and not react to. But for me, reasons are things that completely unexpected, or you've tried to mitigate as much as possible the impact on a certain thing that you're doing, or a certain time of day, event, or whatever, and things just happen. Those are reasons. Excuses are, I think reasons can become excuses when you don't step back and go, okay, I am now going to act on that, rather than just react, because what was an excuse beforehand then becomes, what was reason beforehand, sorry, becomes an excuse. What your initial reaction, which was correct at the time, then becomes a habit, which is hard to break. And if you go, oh, but this is easier, this is, you know, habits become habits because they're easy. And for a lot of people to grow and develop, they're going to have to do the hard thing. It's not, it's challenging to change your habits and reactions to an actual thoughtful action when you react to various different things. And that's difficult. It's challenging. It's not easy. But then if it were easy, everyone would be doing it, everyone would be successful, everyone would be the epitome of health and all that. So what I wanted to and I'm curious for other people, is that, have you had those times where it seems things were all bad, and then can you look back on the day and go, okay, there were periods of bad, but there were periods of good. So can you focus more on the good, and the bad, can you focus on a solution, or trying to go, okay, I see that, I see the signs of that happening. Can I recognize it in time again to stop a habitual reaction uh, to a situation which pops up and has become a routine, or an everyday rather than the exception. So I don't know. I've been listening to a lot of other different things as well on YouTube. A guy called Mr. Organics, some Fresh and Fit, um, and just a few things like the quartering, just to get a different sort of out there, other different perspective on things. So very cool. But yeah, that's one thing I'd like to know for people. How things are going with them. If you're, I mean, seriously, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So if things are gonna be the same all the time and things always seem to happen, what are you gonna change? Anyway, I gotta go. More work to do. Gotta get onto it. Focus. Change the habit. Act instead of just reacting to a certain situation and making it become habit. Okay? Reasons, not excuses. Love you guys. Catch you later.